Today, the moon is in Virgo, shifting gears a little bit from where it's been in Leo the last couple of days with that outwardness, that extroverted experience of creativity, self-expression, movement of energy. So now that the moon is in Virgo, we get a little bit more grounded, a little bit more down to earth, more practical. Some other things are going on that I'm going to talk to you about today. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Thursday, May 16th. So as the moon shifts into Virgo, again, we are shifting gears a little bit here, getting more grounded and practical, thinking about what we want to get right. Virgo is about perfection, right? But not necessarily perfectionism. It doesn't have to be perfectionism. It can be just the desire to improve our situation, something we're working on, something that we see could be better. It's the impulse to put energy and effort into making something better. So where we can see where those imperfections lie, that is what helps us improve upon something. So we've got that Virgo moon energy. We also have the ruler of Virgo, which is Mercury, moving into Taurus. So Taurus is also an earth sign. Mercury is the planet of communication, of thinking, of mental processes, ideas, problem solving. So it's communication and how we communicate internally as well as externally. The Virgo moon is being guided by that Mercury because Mercury rules Virgo. So the Mercury energy going into going into Taurus is also a bit of a shift in gears. So from Aries, where Mercury is more proactive, risk-taking, direct, spontaneous, like let's just do it and pick up the pieces later. And now Mercury moves into Taurus, where we get a little more like, no, let's think this through, let's make it tangible, let's really ground what it is we are thinking and what we want to say. So really getting the right words is kind of a theme for today. And the idea of getting the right words is a couple things. It's metaphorically, I mean, obviously it's like finding the words to say the thing you want to say, right? And finding the right words to express something. If you are trying to convey something in an email, or trying to find the right tagline for your website, or trying to put words into something that you're working on. But also metaphorically, finding the right words also has to do with getting something conveyed in a way that is more authentic, more truthful, more accurate. So it's about that methodical approach of thinking something through, asking ourselves, what does that look like? What does that feel like? Is it right? So there's this component from the Virgo moon of wanting it to be better, wanting it to feel right. And then there's this component from the Mercury in Taurus that is saying, let's have a methodical approach. Let's think about this practically in a way that makes sense. And how do we want to go about this sort of in a step-by-step way that is going to help us ground the thing that we want to create. And if you will recall, we are in a Taurus moon cycle, meaning that the focus of this moon cycle is how we get results. It's how we can be grounded in the things that we want to achieve, accomplish, manifest. So we're having a gratitude challenge this month, this moon cycle, because gratitude reminds us of what we have. It reminds us of how things feel when they are embodied and manifest in the physical realm. So how we get results, how we shape and create and call in the outcomes we want to experience. So gratitude helps us do that. Taurus reminds us it's about feet on the ground, step by step, methodical, connecting with the earth, connecting with the things we want to shape and transform and influence and impact. So Taurus energy is very active now that, I mean, it has been active for quite a while since the sun went into Taurus. Jupiter and Uranus have both been in Taurus for long periods of time. And Venus went into Taurus. Now Mercury is in Taurus. So with Mercury, we now have 5 planets in Taurus. And so this emphasis on the Taurus energy as we are processing through this Taurus moon cycle that began with the Taurus new moon, because the moon entered Taurus to join the sun. So the other thing that is going on today or later, really like just after midnight as we head into Friday, my time, Pacific time in the United States, is a square from Mercury to Pluto. So this entry of Mercury into Taurus is forming, it allows Mercury moves into a square with Pluto. Pluto's in Aquarius. Pluto is retrograde. Pluto is this deeper place of truth and power. And so Mercury squaring Pluto is putting some pressure on us to not just get the words right or get something right, but to have what we are conveying be more powerful, more honest, more real, more impactful in a positive way. So we're bringing in this additional quality, even as we're thinking about how do we get things right? How do we find the right words? How do we bring in the results we want, call in the results and outcomes we want to, be part of shaping? So how do we want to participate in being part of creating the things in the world that we want to see, as well as how do we show up for ourselves and in our lives in ways that help us convey the power and the truth that are coming through us. So thank you for bearing with me through all of that, because all of that is context to say that the energy of the Virgo moon today is about getting something right, but it's specifically about how we are conveying this deeper truth that is within us, what it is we are here to do, to share, to offer. So your soul's purpose is trying to find its expression through tangible means of conveying something. So Mercury communication is about what we're conveying and how we're conveying it, right? Mercury is the messenger. So what are the words to describe what you need to share? What is the way of getting your point across? How do you need to share your message? What does that look like? Perhaps working on some writing can help you clarify that, but also in general, self-care for today and tomorrow as well are going to be about how you support yourself to access and convey this deeper truth. So finding the right words, but also finding the right way to share what it is you want to move from your truth to those who need to receive it, or the way that it needs to be put forth into the world, to be offered as your gift, right? So you are receiving, you're also offering your own gifts. Thank you so much for being here today. I am Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me and how to work with me at astrologyheals.com. I'd love to hear what you're grateful for. I've been loving hearing your gratitudes and your shares. It's so cool to, just to share in what other people are grateful for too, and to realize, hey, this is great, and I can cheer you on in your recognition of what is meaningful for you and impactful and beautiful for you. So glad to hear. Would love all of your shares about gratitude, and I am grateful for all of you and for this space that we have to get across some of the ways that we have to take care of ourselves at deeper levels. All right. Thank you for being here. And don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.